liberty-loving Americans everywhere. It is October 19th. We are less than 3 weeks away from our election to vote for president. And I do declare that liberty will be lost if Joe Biden wins. I don't understand how there could be a possibility of him winning. He has nobody showing up at his rallies when he has rallies, which is very rare. Donald Trump gets 20, 30,000 people at a rally easily. So I can't see, without massive voter fraud, Biden getting close. Because you see how it came out in the news. First, we already know that Joe Biden was dragging his son Hunter around, making all kinds of deals with suspect governments around the world, doing some kind of dirty deals, which seems like most of it had to do with doing favors for these regimes and in turn getting money in their pockets and into the Democrat Party pockets. That's what it turned out to be. There's ongoing investigations on how they were funneling money from these countries into hedge fund accounts run by Democrat operatives that go to the Democrat Party, and specifically certain people in the Democrat Party. That's been known for a couple of years now. Now, stupid fucking Hunter Biden, the fucking stupid drug addict, doesn't fucking even go to pick up a laptop that has dropped off for repairs. Being that there's incriminating evidence on there that shows that he was using his father's influence to get deals around the world, which is illegal. If by a miracle Joe Biden does win and Republicans keep the House and the Senate, he needs to be impeached immediately for real fucking crimes. Not shit Democrats made up because they're butthurt. It's ridiculous. Now, Facebook and Twitter are banning these reports of the corruption. Now they're citing it's some kind of Russian hoax to sway the election. First of all, Donald Trump's been riding Russia's ass for 4 years. The Russians don't like Donald Trump. He's put sanctions on him and all kinds of shit. So there is no foreign country, at least a communist type country, that's going to want Donald Trump back in office. They want Joe Biden, somebody they can make deals with, somebody they know that will take the corrupt route just to line their pockets. 47 years. The man's been a segregationist, a racist. His friends in Congress were like fucking, what the hell, Bird. I can't remember his first name. The West Virginia senator. Albright. Other racists. He spoke highly of these people that were known racists. Didn't want segregation. Said he didn't want to turn the schools into jungles, meaning what, the black people are animals? This is the Joe Biden, the crime bill. Let's put black people away for nonviolent crimes. And it's true. White people walk on these crimes. Joe Biden was happy to throw black people in prison for barely a thing. Now he talks about prison reform and all this other bullshit. Hey, asshole, it's been done. No need for you to go there. We undid your dirty work. And now he wants in as president to continue his corruption, to continue his bad laws, to continue bad deals around the world that has our companies moving out of the country because they can't afford to be here anymore. I can't blame a company for wanting to leave when they are being regulated and taxed out of existence. And that's Joe Biden. You hear him talk. Oh, I'm not raising taxes on anybody under $400,000. But you're going to undo the Donald Trump tax cut. I know I got almost 7% reduction in my taxes from that tax cut. So it wasn't for the wealthy. Yeah, the wealthy might have got more, but they make more, they produce more, they take bigger risks, and they employ people. I don't employ anybody. I'm happy to be employed. And I'm grateful to be employed. Joe Biden, he gets back in, all our jobs are going to be in jeopardy. My business, I don't think it could be done overseas. But if people can't afford to pay us for our contribution, then I don't have a job. And if he forces companies out overseas, it's just going to be a disaster. And that's what he's been doing for 47 years, making horrible deals. He wants to get back in that Trans-Pacific Partnership. That was going to cause a friggin' real headache for us. See, the problem is they talk about environmentalism like we're not doing anything about it. We're one of the cleanest countries in the world that does industrial business. You go to China, you go to India, you even go to Russia. They're pumping out pollution factories. You would think they were making money off of straight up pollution. You can't sit here and tell us we need to do better, we need to do better, we need to do better. You're like cracking the whip on us, these fucking Democrats. We're doing great as far as clean coal, fossil fuels running cleaner, and it will get better over time. Electric will get better over time. People have to work on it, develop it, and perfect it. You know, you have alternative fuels like propane. Propane's doing good. You know, it's 85 cents a gallon cheaper than gasoline. And I believe in the Midwest, there's like an infrastructure for it, and it's doing rather well. Hydrogen's going to be another one that's going to come into play real soon for transportation. So we're doing way more than the rest of the world. So this environmental bullshit they talk about, we're not going to disappear and be extinct in fucking 10 years like these fucking morons tell you. It just ain't happening. But we have to make sure we vote en masse. We can't let any of these elections even be close. Because look already in Seattle, they're finding sacks of mail with votes in it already being discarded in ditches off the side of the road. So you know the fraud is there. I guarantee you open up those ballots, most of them are Donald Trump ballots. This is how it's going to go. They're going to try to flood all the polling areas with naked ballots. And that's the naked ballot is the one that comes in the plain envelope that's supposed to go in the bin, but not the security envelope to prove there's a voter attached to it. They're going to go to court and try to get these naked ballots counted. Yeah, we have boxes of naked ballots. We don't know where they came from, but they should be counted. No, if you can't prove it, you didn't pull a security wrapper off it, no, it doesn't get counted. Because you guarantee it, all the ones that are going to be naked ballots, 99.99% of them are going to be Democrat. It's never find a box of Republican ballots that got lost. Never. You never see that. Never heard of it. It's always, oh, look, this Democrat stronghold found a box of ballots. Look, 99 out of 100 are all Democrat. How about that? Never anywhere in Republican areas do they seem to pull out boxes of ballots that have 99 out of 100 Republican ballots in it. How come that only happens in Democrat areas? Because Democrats are corrupt as the day is fucking long. They don't have a message to get their asses elected, so they think cheating and subverting the will of the people is the way to fucking go. And we're not fucking having it. Lying Joe his corrupt ass and his fucking corrupt fucking family can go straight to fucking hell and not the White House. We got less than fucking 3 weeks. You better do your research if you're doubting any of this shit. Because we're in a lot of fucking trouble if he gets in. The Republic's gonna fucking crash and burn as sure as I'm fucking sitting here telling you about it. Don't fucking forget. Look at how our economy's doing already, even with this COVID shit happening, which is mostly a fraud. I gotta bring my fucking mail-in ballot to a fucking box and drop it in, because Das Fuhrer Murphy in New Jersey aren't even letting us allowed to fucking vote. If you go to the polling place, you gotta bring your ballot with you, your mail-in ballot, and drop it off there at the polling place if you want. Or they give you a provisional ballot. There's not even going to be a fucking voting machine for you to push a button in. Even fucking Nazi California's letting their people vote. What the fuck? This New Jersey has turned out to be the most undemocratic shithole in the fucking union. It is disgusting how we keep voting for these sick motherfuckers that don't understand that we are fucking free people and we demand to be treated as such. I got something here. Hold on a minute. I read this earlier. Hold on. Where is it? Here. Parade. They asked 100 people what they would do if they were president. Right? Everybody had answers like do things to make sure teachers don't have to go to the store and buy stuff for their children's education in the classroom. People want to do this, people want to do that. You know, out of 100, they should have named it, how about the 100 stupid people we can find? We asked them what they would do if they were fucking president. Because not one of them said, fucking protect the citizens' liberty. Not one of them said, make sure we have a guaranteed republic in every state from invasion. Nobody said anything about what's in the Constitution, and that's what I should be doing as the administrator, is what the Constitution says. And protecting liberty is number one. Make sure we have an army to protect us from invasion. You do your post roads. And you protect our God-given liberties. See, that's the thing people don't understand. Government doesn't give us the liberties. In the Bill of Rights, our founding fathers just reaffirmed our God-given rights. And the government was tasked to make sure they are protected. And most of the time, especially with these fucking Democrats, they do their damnedest to squash any liberty we have. Look at how they were this past fucking year. They're doing their damnedest to even squash our fucking history. They want to tell you that how terrible this fucking country was. And how it is today. It's terrible. When you view the lens of fucking what happened hundreds of years ago in the lens of today, you're fucking moron. It doesn't work. And if we're such a terrible country, why are people fucking almost dying to fucking sneak in here? Cubans are right willing to fucking drown and get eaten by sharks to come here. Fucking Mexicans, people around the world, they do what they can to get to this fucking continent, to get into this country. Whether it be South America, Central America, they do what they can. They find fucking prayer rugs. They find Asian artifacts in the fucking southern border down there. Everybody's trying to get in. The terrible, most racist nation God ever put on this green earth. Everybody's trying to fucking get here. You want to keep your fucking liberty? You better vote for Donald fucking Trump. And remember, you don't have to fucking like the guy to know what he's doing for your country. I'm not marrying a fucking guy. I'm electing him to take care of my fucking country and my liberty. That's all I want him to do. I don't give a fuck about his tweeting and other bullshit. He's kept his promises to keep us a free nation under our Constitution, and I'm good with that. Joe Biden rejects our Constitution. At this point, I don't even think he understands we even have a Constitution anymore. And fucking Kamala Harris, fucking Camel Toe Harris, she's not gonna fucking do anything to help our liberties. She's chomping at the bit for her pussy's wet to kill our liberties. Just remember that. We're gonna be fucked and fucked hard if the Democrats get the White House. If they get the Senate or keep the Congress. Look at that, I got a brain fart there. If they keep the House of Representatives, keep the Senate, or get the Senate, it's just going to be fucking a lot of shit. Especially if Donald Trump's president and Democrats hold those. It'll be a nightmare. All right, think about what we're doing here. Our republic's hanging by a thread.
Free cake and liberty, motherfucker!